Hey guys, Tim Nick here. Just want to show you this week's build. We are March 1st roughly, and we have here a brand new design 16-foot trailer. We've commonly built these, probably 50, 60 of these a year. Kind of changed the front compartment a little bit compared to some of the other videos that we've done. We've now incorporated a divider wall, and that keeps the heat and the noise down in the back compartment of this trailer considerably. So starting out here, this is about a $35,000 rig, 34 and upper change. But what we've upgraded on this trailer, we now use a 55 CFM 18 horsepower Vanguard driven compressor. It's a 3-cylinder compressor, 50-gallon tank, bolted through the floor using vibration pads. We don't just strap this with some cheap strap and hope that it stays put. So it is bolted through the floor. You'll see here it goes into a ball valve and then up to a hose which supplies the system with air. Next to it is a Generac 17,500 diesel generator. We left it on the wheel so it could be rolled in and out if somebody needed to do that. But we've increased the size of the side generator door in anticipation of adding a slider to this system in the near future. The budget on this trailer did not allow us to do that, but you've got good cross ventilation here. We still always recommend, if you can, to put a 24, 28-inch shop fan at this pedestrian door on the side of the trailer and try to circulate the heat and blow whatever heat is generating in this front compartment out that side door. This is a V-nose trailer, a 2 5/16 ball hitch on it. As we come around, you'll see the generator door with the generator visible. Again, this is a 17,500 watt generator. If the customer chooses, they can undo the plug from the bottom of the generator and use shore power, which then would alleviate using this generator all day if you're on a larger job. You would still have to use the 55 CFM compressor, but you would not have to use this generator. As we come around the trailer, we've got a ramp on this trailer here. You'll see it's got a little flap door, allows you to easily roll material up inside of this trailer, up the ramp. Sometimes we cut a filler plate just to put right down in here to make it easier to get your drums up into the trailer. So this is the back section of the trailer, and like I said, we have a divider wall dividing the generator and compressor from the back end of the trailer, and this will allow the customer to carry at least 2 sets of foam, maybe 3 if he's anticipating doing a large job that weekend, or whatever setup that he has going on for that job. So coming into the back of the trailer, first thing you'll notice is this beautiful 614 machine. It is a 6-inch motor which develops roughly 3,000 psi of pressure to the gun and 14,000 watts of heat. We basically build one chassis, but we change the internal components to meet whatever demands or requirements that the customer might have. The 6-inch motor on top is a Parker motor. Comes with a 5-year warranty. Goes through a Parker air regulator. And then we've got controls for A and B heat as well as the hose heat. These are all digital controllers. Pressure gauges tell us the pressure going out to the hoses. Center gauge is for your air pressure. And this is your B-side resin pressure gauge. The lights will illuminate when the breakers are turned on, lets you know that you have power. If you notice, everything on this machine is color coded, ISO being red, yellow being hose, blue being resin. The breakers are color coded, the lights are color coded, any of the valves are color coded, the hoses are color coded, even the pumps when you get to the back are anodized red and blue, so there's no confusion on mixing anything up as you're servicing or maintaining this machine. So coming out of this machine, We've got 3/4 inch lines that go up to our temperature pressure blocks. We've actually run some hydraulic oil through this machine today, and we've got a little bit of pressure still on the B side. You'll see our temperature today is roughly 60 degrees. And that material is fed into the machine, so now we know the temperature and the pressure coming in, goes through the machine, through the heaters, out our Revolution machinery hose. This hose, let me back up here, is a 3350 psi hose. We do not manufacture 2000 psi. This rig has 150 feet. We only use the heavy duty denim type scuff jacket. We do not use the cheaper Chinese finger trap braided type material. And here's the termination for that with the gun block. We're going to put a fusion gun on here. And a nice powder coated steel hose rack to hold all of this hose. So being an air operated machine with air operated drum pumps and an air operated spray gun, we find it very important to have dry air in the trailer. So we use a 50 CFM refrigerated air dryer. This is a fully automatic machine. It disposes of any moisture that accumulates in the airline and allows your equipment to run on nice, dry, clean air. You'll notice here on our 50 CFM refrigerated air dryer, we also put this up on a stand. We get this 24 inches up off the ground. Try to keep it clean and keep it operating properly. So here's the air dryer in the machine and the hose. You can heat this compartment, keep your materials nice and warm. And this trailer is ready to go. We've included on this trailer an electrical package, which would include a breaker box, 100 foot of cord. And what this cord does, just like right now, we're plugged into 110, 120 volt. It allows us to run our lights. And if the customer chooses in the future to run some heat plates, we install 110 volt outlets here and on the other side of the trailer, so they could put in our thermoplates, which are like large coffee warmers, to heat your material prior to a job, so you're prepared to process that material as the manufacturer has recommended in their literature. So here's a panoramic view of this trailer. Very accessible. As I said, you could carry 2 or 3 kits of foam in here. Has a 7,000 GVW hauling capacity. As we back out, you'll see the ramp, plenty of space in the back of this trailer. And it is set up quite nicely. This 614 model in our 16-foot trailer is also equipped with a recirculation kit. And what this kit does is it allows you to either recirculate material after it goes through the machine or to relieve pressure in the hose. So if you had 1,500 pounds of pressure in the hose and a clog at the very end of the hose, the only way to let the pressure out would be to undo the fittings, which is quite dangerous. So we stand another opportunity here to relieve pressure in the hose or in the machine by using these valves, and they are supplied with hoses that go back to the drums and purge the material right back into the drums.